Hello, this is Zedis. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video, clearing more uncleared 2020 levels, but I have a 2021 level, and I'll talk about it in a minute, but this, we're starting off with Super Mario Bros. 3. I cleared a level from this guy last week, and it was a Super Mario Bros. 3 level, and he had one uncleared level besides that, and it's a Super Mario Bros. 3 level, so I decided to just save it. I played this one for a while without recording it because I thought it was going to be really easy, and I died a lot, and I was like, screw this level. I stopped the video, and I'm like, or I wasn't recording, and I'm like, shut it off. I'm like, I gotta do stuff. I need to stop playing video games. And then I'm like, you know what? I was so close to beating that. I think I looked in the program, and I'm like, I was really close to beating that. Let's record it and save it for next week. And then I turned on the recorder and I beat it in one life. And you probably can already guess by looking at this why I had already booed this level. I hate twisters. They're the worst item in the game. Yeah, I think twisters are bottom tier item. There's no good use for them. Very, very few good uses for them anyway. As a platforming mechanic, they're terrible. They're so annoying. They're just difficult to deal with. And then here's, I got past that stuff. There's a boss fight which has nothing to do with twisters. Yeah, this level is just kind of blah. It's not that bad, but I hate twisters, so I boot it. And that's that level. We're gonna go on to the Super Mario Bros. 1 level, which is a 2021 level, and the reason for that is there are no more Super Mario Bros. 1 levels in 2020. They're all cleared. That one that I couldn't clear last week, that really difficult one with the sun and the claw, there's a reason people were fighting over that, and it's because there were very few Super Mario Bros. 1 2020 levels left. So the Super Mario Bros. 2 level with the fish, that's the last 2020 Super Mario Bros. 1 level I'll clear. And I debated, I was like, well, what can I do? I recorded a second Super Mario World level, and a 2021 Super Mario Bros. 1 level, and I included the Super Mario Bros. 1 level, and I'll save the SMW level for next week. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do going forward. I really like to stick with 2020 levels, and I think I might do that. So this is just a bonus, I guess. This one was super easy as well. I think it took me 3 lives. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Super Mario Bros. 3 is also almost cleared. There's 300 levels left, so I don't know how many of those I'll have left. Maybe none. Maybe by next week they're cleared. By the way, you know, as these come up a couple weeks after I record them, or at least this one's going to be 1 week after I record it. Super Mario Bros. 1 was cleared on the 29th of July. And I think today is the 10th of August and I'm recording this, so yeah, it was a while ago. But I looked up the Super Mario Bros. 3 one yesterday, and it was like 309 levels. So, I don't know. We'll see. I didn't record a Super Mario Bros. 3 level this week because I had the one from last week, so we'll see how hard they are. I think I'm going on to the 3D World level, which was probably the most difficult level of this video. There are 2 really difficult levels. This one is the Super Mario World level. This one, I want to say it's actually not that bad of a level, but it's also kind of obnoxious. I really don't like that he kills you off the bat. There's no way to survive that when you first start, because you don't know what's coming. So you're definitely going to die a few times just figuring this out. I probably died like 10 times trying to figure out what I had to do at the beginning. And I'm pretty sure I think I got to the second section before I boot it, but it was like, it's very obnoxious. The second section is cool, but the noise is which you can't really appreciate because I'm talking over it, but there's a lot of springs and bounce pads, and just a lot of noise. Yeah, look at how. I mean, I've cut some of these. I can't. Actually, I don't know if I cut. I think I keep going until I figure it out, and then I'll start cutting. Once you figure it out, though, once you figure this part out, it's like, yeah, here I boo it. I'm just annoyed at this point. Yeah. Once you figure it out, it's actually very easy, but the name of the game on this section and on the next section and most of the sections in this level is patience, and I don't have it. I do not have patience. But it's also annoying that once you figure it out, you can easily get past this first room. Oh yeah. The bounce pad killed me there. I didn't even notice it. But I thought I might have to go in those pipes, but you don't. That's just a coin. Really not worth it. A 10 coin, thanks a lot, bud. Could have given me a 1-up in the tree. I don't think there's probably no 1-ups in this level. This is probably the hardest part of this level right here, is figuring out how to get all these red coins. Besides this level just being kind of annoying and killing you right off the bat 100 times, this part is very difficult. I would have really appreciated a checkpoint right after this. His checkpoint distribution is not good. There are 2 checkpoints, which I thank him for. But they're not in very good positions. Like, I hate going through this room over and over again. Once you get this room, you should get a checkpoint. That's how it should be. This level, I also just feel like it's too much. No surprise that it was uncleared, because it's just way too hard. It's fine it being difficult. Yeah, I messed up there bad. Yeah, if you hit the springs, you're kind of screwed. I don't think I should have showed getting all 5 coins at once. I don't think I do. This coin took me forever to figure out how to get, but yeah, because you get stuck in there really easily when you go down there. Getting up, you bonk your head, and maybe I do show all of them right here. Yeah, I do. I guess I do. So that's the first one, easy enough. You know, a lot of it is just waiting. Figure out eventually, you wait, then you just go, you get this coin, you get the hell out of the way. I had already showed the coin up here by the key box before. You need to do a really small jump, which is not easy. You need to do it timing where you don't bonk your head on the spike box. Then you get to this room, checkpoint would have been great. Oh, there is a 1-up right there. Forgot about that. Pretty much anywhere there's a pipe, you want to wait. Yeah, checkpoint would have been perfect right here. I don't know why he waits till later. This room is kind of obnoxious too. I guess there's just way too much in this level. He has good ideas. I don't think the level as a whole is... I think it's well made. It's too obnoxiously hard, too long. Yeah, there's enough in here for a couple levels, I feel like. And yeah, it just becomes grueling. I think all in all, like, I think it's worth booing just because, like, to get this in endless would be horrible. Just from the first section, which is, it's basically like instant death. You're gonna lose like 4 or 5 lives at least, even if you're a really good player, trying to figure out what you need to do. And then the red coin section, and you have to keep going through that. This part is not that bad, really. If you pay attention to the patterns, you can get it pretty easily. I think the red coin room is a little more complicated than this, but you can see safe spots here pretty easily. Yeah, you really have to work out every move you need to make for those red coins, and that could have been the finale, really. I mean, it's the hardest part of the level, I think. Yeah, I was standing a little too close. I don't think this section is that hard. Like, if this level were just this stuff, starting from here, it would have been a great level, I think. Because I like these parts. I even like the red coin section. The first section is what I really would say needed to be removed. Move the red coin section to the end, remove the first section, start here. That would have been a good level. So yeah, I think he wants me to get all the boxes over to the left. Obviously, I don't have to do that. I just need to place the box on that spring. Even if I place it right on top of the spring, I can get in that door. Yeah, here I'm actually being patient. Rare for me. And I finally... Oh no, I didn't show death here. I did die at least. No, I do die. Okay, I'm sorry. I only got to this part twice. Yeah, now I have to go all the way back to the beginning and do all that stuff. Oh, and twisters. You gotta love them. At least they're not blowing the blocks up. But if you get caught in them, it's almost like instant death. But I do get caught in them this time, and I do survive. So I guess not quite. It was terrifying. I was trying not to get caught by the twisters. So, yep. Now we get our checkpoint. All that stuff before the checkpoint. Way too much. Way too much. Yeah. Remove the first section. Move the red coin section to the end, because that should be the finale. You would have had a really good level. Checkpoint right before the... Oh, so you have to keep up with this guy. I also don't like this ghost. And you only get one chance because it's in a question block. And maybe that's why he put the checkpoint in the previous section. If he had removed the ghost, it would have been fine. The ghost is a little bit RNG. It pops up kind of in the middle of that section. See, I was very happy to get the checkpoint, but I feel like this level could have been... Yeah, see that ghost popped up behind me there? At least one time it pops up right in front of me, and there's nothing I can do. And here, you want to follow this ball down, but you have to slow yourself down by wall jumping, or you could probably do a ground pound cancel, but that's like pretty difficult to keep doing that. I'm sure a better player would have just done that constantly. Yeah, the ghost just popped up right under me at one point. Totally unfair. Scared me there with and I trust the arrows, which is worthwhile. You have to... Here's another section where I think he wants me to bring every box up there, but you don't have to do that. I almost got hit there. That terrified me. I expect it, but you know, right here I'm like, I can make that jump, I'm pretty sure, right? And here's the second checkpoint. That's how close it was to the previous one. Think of all that stuff I had to do in the first section. And he gives me checkpoints in good spots, really. Because you're gonna die here a couple times. I like this section. This was pretty fun. You're definitely gonna die in this section. So yeah, if you're going through the clear pipe and you pass by the thing that's in the clear pipe, it doesn't hit you for whatever reason, which is weird. But so you just want to avoid it if you enter the pipe before that comes out. Yep, pretty cool section. I like that. But yeah, and then after that, it's pretty much done. There's nothing. There's a couple of things, I guess, but nothing hard in this section at all. Again, it could have been removed entirely. That pipe section could have been the final section, just because it's kind of cool. Here's a bit of a troll, but I do survive it. I don't know if I assume that clear pipe comes back up. Maybe it's like a fake troll. But you could also hit those spikes down there. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it, so who knows. Follow this guy down like I did before. Bit of a challenge here, not much. Pretty easy to avoid. Yeah, definitely inklings of a really good level there. I feel like he didn't quite hit it. Yeah, my record is only 6 minutes. It took me about 40 minutes to beat that level, which isn't terrible, but I had 70 lives, mostly at the beginning. I probably died like 20 times trying to figure out how to get past that first section. Maybe 10, 15, I don't know. And the second section I died a lot at. Onto the new Super Mario Bros. U level. This one is, I don't give anything a heart in this video, but this one is close. There's a couple of things I don't like. A couple of waiting sections, which I really don't like waiting. Even the previous level, the waiting was a little acceptable, just because, you know, that's kind of the concept about this level. But here you have to wait on the pokies a lot of the time. Another thing I really don't like about this level is these, he has a lot of these spinies that shoot, the flying spinies that shoot the spikes. Would be fine, but you know, with the projectiles, it's really hard to avoid because you don't have much room to avoid them on these pokies, and a lot of times you lose it. Here, I missed my ride here. I was a little scared, so I actually go back and reset it. He's gone. I was like, hoping he was coming back, but he's gone. So I have to wander back a ways to respawn him. But yeah, so he puts these unavoidable spiny, shooty spiny guys, and he gives you a lot of power-ups too. But it's like, why don't you just avoid using those flying spinies? It'd be a little less annoying if that were the case. Yeah, these sections are difficult. Honestly, pretty difficult because, see, I backed off because of that spiny. I thought I was gonna hit him. Yeah, so the spiny sways just a little bit. His hitbox is pretty generous, but that sway will sometimes trick you. So yes, you see these spikes. Here I actually avoid them pretty well. And I almost died because I didn't know he was going to fall off. That's the end of the first section. There is a checkpoint. Yeah, I would say he could give me a second power-up, but Fire Flower is going to make it too easy because you could kill the spinies. Obviously, Propeller Squirrel wouldn't work at all. Yeah, sometimes these spines kind of just get in your way in such a manner that you can't avoid them. So you have to just take damage, and if you've already taken damage, you're screwed. Yeah, this part's pretty difficult. Yeah, I almost like this level. The waiting and the projectiles got to me after a while, but I didn't boo it. So I guess it's not enough for me to get whiny about like the last level. So the last section is the spike tops, which I kind of was thinking, man, I wish he would have used the spike tops before, because these work better than the flying spinies because they don't shoot anything. I mean, you can say that adds an extra challenge, but honestly, it makes taking damage unavoidable at spots. Like, I mean, there I could have, if I had gotten a little further. I did. This is the final life, but I did die plenty after this. This took me maybe 20 minutes. Maybe, I think, maybe a little longer even. I don't remember. I think it was less than 30 though. Yeah, not a bad level, really. I just don't like waiting. Yeah, see, that one had a 10-minute record. That took me a lot less time than the 3D World level. So on to the Super Mario World level, which will be the final level. This one is a Super Mario World speedrun, and it's not terrible, but he has a few, like, spike jumps that are a bit too much, I think. But so he wants you to throw that shell into the POW. You have to hit a couple of just inexplicable sections, but you have to hit that question block because you want to activate that bomb. So I figured out right away that I don't actually need to throw that shell, and I could kill this Pokey and steal the Shelmet, but it's very difficult to do. I missed the block. That's the only thing that happened there. It's very difficult to pull off because most of the time you're carrying the shell and you hit the Pokey and lose it. But if you do it right, you get a Shelmet, and you really want that Shelmet. So what you're supposed to do is, I guess you're supposed to activate the bomb and then throw that POW and kill the other bombs, which I don't really understand why. I don't quite get it. I lost the shell there. I activated the other POW, so I have this POW. Throw this POW, kill these Spinies. Not that they're very hard. I hate this section with the note blocks. That might have been why I booted it. That or this jump coming up. This jump coming up is terrible. Also, a lot of aesthetic finds, which makes it really easy to grab onto shit, and I hate that. Yeah, this section, I thought maybe I had to use the vines because I didn't think that jump was possible. I will make it through with the Shelmet, but I like the Shelmet because it lets me boost through that, damage boost through that. Here, blind fall, kinda. I guess I could have seen that. Do I show any light? Yeah, see, if you get it perfect, you do make it over, and then I have a Shelmet, which is good for a damage boost. I missed the Shelmet up there, and you want that one because you have to hit that question block, and this is a flying section, which I don't know if I realized that right away. I think I had gotten through here one time before. No, maybe that was the first life I got to this section. Editing speedruns where you die a lot is very difficult because it's very easy to lose lives. But yeah, that's how you want to do it. You want to do a double boost. Then you lose your cape. Some obnoxious saw jumps with the. I think I go to the final life here because there's only a little bit more. Yeah, the Shelmet is pretty necessary. You can do it without it, but making that one jump with the spikes is so hard. Getting past this section with the note blocks is hard. You often get caught on it. Yeah, that's why I want the Shelmet right there. It's so hard to make it past it. Do the double flight. Kind of sad that the cape has so little presence on this level because I love the cape. Yeah, I grabbed on this part. I died a lot on this part too. Very difficult to do. Bomb surfs are hard enough, but it's like a moving bomb. The rest of it is a gimme. There's nothing else that difficult in the level. Here's another spike jump. It's not that bad though. You get a Yoshi, and you ditch the Yoshi, which if I hadn't looked in the program, I might not have realized that was gonna be like that. But I had looked. A level like this, I'm gonna look just to make sure he's not cheating, and he's not. Anyway, if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.